Welcome into the Rob Breaux Show. I am Rob Breaux. It is Overreaction Monday. Live in the Diversified Lenders studio. As always, let's overreact about some stuff. Today we're going to overreact about Josh Young. Josh Young injured over the weekend as the Rangers are charging. We'll see how that affects him. We'll also overreact about the coaches poll. Texas Tech making an appearance in the coaches poll and more Pac-4 stuff. Why not? Let's talk realignment. It's what everyone wants to talk about. We'll do it here on the program today, and anything else you guys want to overreact about on the starting line, chat line, over on the YouTube channel. If you want to comment, question, concern yourself with the chat line, you can at the starting line, chat line over there, right there. You can chat with me. Leave some comments. Overreact. Do what you want to do. Let's start with the Texas Rangers and Josh Young. The Texas Rangers winning 6 in a row. They swept the Marlins. They swept the Marlins over the weekend. They're 7 of their last 10 victories. They are now 2.5 games ahead of the Astros after being tied with the Astros the last time they played. They are 40-20 at home, 500 on the road. Home field advantage feels real nice, finally, for the Texas Rangers. It seemed like for the longest time you were about 500 everywhere. But now the Rangers 20 games above 500 at home, 66-46 overall. 20 games above 500, 7-3 in their last 10 in the home stretch. But they're going to do it without Josh Young, the rookie of the year. Maybe. Can he hold on? Can he be out 4 to 6 weeks and hold on to rookie of the year? I doubt it. My overreaction today, Josh Young, with his injury over the weekend, has ruined his chances at rookie of the year. And that's not his fault. Obviously, injuries are injuries, but man, that is frustrating for Josh Young, who has dealt so much in his young career with injuries, the shoulder, the wrist, whatever it's been. Now he misses time with the thumb, coming off Jonah Heim's wrist, coming off Corey Seager's thumb. Just feels like a thought of thumbs and wrists this week for the Texas Rangers. And now you have two guys missing big time in Heim and Young. It's going to be tough to overcome. Not only for Texas Rangers fans, for the team and for Josh Young as an individual to get that rookie of the year. And also that means you don't get the compensatory pick that comes with it. Because as we all know, rookie of the year is the only award that matters for the team, really. There are some individual matters for awards, but as far as individuals and the team concerned, you get that compensatory pick if you win Rookie of the Year. So you're probably looking at Gunnar Henderson winning Rookie of the Year now if he can stay healthy. But that is really, really frustrating for Josh Young. Now, if he can be out 4 weeks and come back and get in on that stretch run, especially in the playoffs, you never know what's going to happen for the team, but that's a regular season award. Bringing up a prospect, I wish it was Ezekiel Duran playing third base and then Evan Carter playing left field. That's not what's going to happen. They've brought up an infielder, is what it is. I would love to see Evan Carter playing at the major league level before this year is over. I think he has the stuff. Maybe they don't want to burn him too soon. Maybe they want him to win Rookie of the Year next year, whatever it is. The Rangers are slow playing Evan Carter. All right, the starting line, chat line filling up here. If you want to comment, you can. The Overreaction Mondays rolling in. What are you overreacting about? We can also overreact about Zach Thomas entering the Hall of Fame. Zach Thomas getting in the Hall of Fame finally over the weekend, commenting on his time at Texas Tech, losing out Fullback battle to Bam Morris, so he had to go play linebacker. Good for him. I think it worked out Zach Thomas for his linebacker duties. From Pampa, the Golden Plains of Pampa to the Golden Jacket, West Texas, born and raised. Moving on. And that is good for Zach Thomas. I loved the speech. I loved the shout-outs. I did not know it was at 11 a.m., so I had to catch it on the replay, but good for Zach Thomas. I'm glad he's finally in. That was something we'd carry water for the last 4 years, trying to get him in. Starting with, who was it? Kevin Mawe, the center for the Jets, who basically said he was the greatest player he played against, and they finally got him in. All right, comment here. Happy Monday, Rob. Happy Monday to you, Lubbock Llanero. According to the AP coaches poll, I think it was the USA Today coaches poll, Texas Tech is number 24. Overrated, underrated, or just right? I think it's just right. We'll talk about it, though. Let's go to the full coaches poll. Georgia, Michigan, Alabama, Ohio State, LSU, the top 5. USC, number 6. Penn State, number 7. Florida State, 8. Clemson, 9. Tennessee, 10. The next 5, Washington. Interesting. Texas at 12. Notre Dame, Utah, Oregon rounding out the top 15. Oregon at 15. Keep an eye out there. Then you have TCU at 16, too high in my opinion. Kansas State at 17, about right in my opinion. Oregon State, Oklahoma, North Carolina, Wisconsin, Ole Miss, Tulane, Texas Tech, Texas A&M. I've seen Texas A&M higher, generally always ranked. Interesting to see them at 25 here. They were not good last year at all. But people think they're going to bounce back just for the sheer number of talented players on that roster. Now, the coaches poll does not matter nearly as much as the AP poll. I don't know why. I would say the coaches poll, especially early in the season, should be more important than the AP poll. The AP poll is just a bunch of writers, whereas the coaches poll is actual coaches who are doing studies and watching film and knowing who's in and out and actually in the process of playing their own teams. I like the coaches poll early on. Now, as it moves on, these coaches, I think, are a little more susceptible to just focusing on their own team. And I don't know what coach in the middle of the season is actually voting, if it's some intern or whatever else. So the AP poll matters more during the season, but I like these coaches polls early in the year. And if you're going to be ranked in a poll preseason, you want to have that respect of other coaches, right? So I think it's great for Texas Tech to be ranked 24th and an opportunity to be in the top 15 right now. All of these writers are going to see Texas Tech in this AP poll, in the USA Today coaches poll, and then they're going to say, well, maybe they deserve to be ranked in the AP poll. So if you beat Wyoming and you beat Oregon, who likely is going to be a top 20, top 15 team, Texas Tech could be top 25 or top 15 in Big 12 play, when Big 12 play starts. Just think about that. And then you get to play West Virginia. So you could be 4-0, 5-0, 6-0, and be in the top 10 realistically this year if you win those games. Let's just go crazy for it. It's Overreaction Monday. Let's go crazy for a second. Let's just look at this Texas Tech schedule. Texas Tech versus Wyoming, win, top 20. Texas Tech, Oregon, win, top 15. Tarleton State, you're not moving much. West Virginia, Houston, if you win both of those games, you're creeping toward the top 10. Then you have Baylor and Kansas State. Kansas State at home. Kansas State, Texas Tech, October 14th could be a top 15 matchup. In Lubbock, Texas, a top 15 matchup. That is potentially on the table early in the season for Texas Tech this year. Because you're starting out ranked. That's what starting out ranked helps you to do. Win early, move up. Washington is going to be good. Michael Penix Jr. is phenomenal. Phenomenal. I'm very excited about Pac-12 football this year. I don't know if it's because it's dying. It's like one of those going out of business sales. You're never going to get to shop there again, so you might as well go see what's on. Let's just go see it one more time. It's going out of business. Never before, never again will you see these kind of sales come on by. That's what's happening in the Pac-12 this year. And you really do have an opportunity to have Washington, Oregon, USC, all of these schools that are leaving. Now, those are Big Ten schools, but you also have Oregon State, who's going to stay and might be pretty good. Utah, who's going to come to the Big 12. They might be pretty good this year with the returning quarterback. I mean, you have 5 or 6 schools that legitimate could be top 25 teams this year. The Pac-12 could be good. In their final season, their final hurrah, the Pac-12 could be impressive. We'll see if that happens or not. What else do we have for Overreaction Monday? We might have a short show today. Talked about Josh Young. We talked about the Texas Rangers, who swept the Marlins. Don't sleep on the Marlins. Marlins pretty good. Coming up, they have the Athletics. That starts today in Oakland. They'll stay on the road and play the Giants after that. The Giants were hot, not quite as hot. Now they're in the National League as they have lost a couple of games here, but they are charging on the Dodgers. They're 6-4 in their last 10. The Diamondbacks have absolutely fallen off. And now you have the Giants just 4 games back of the Dodgers there in the NL West. So that'll be a pivotal series. Starting line counseling, 15-minute free consultation if you go on the website today. It's all telehealth based. Chase will get you good. If you don't feel like getting out of the office or getting out of your house, if you're in a position where you can't, you don't have the time, telehealth-based starting line counseling can help you for just 15 minutes and free. You can lock in a consultation there at startinglinecounseling.com. All right. I'll see you Wednesday for some power rankings. This has been the Rob Breaux Show. We overreacted to a couple of things here today. We'll power rank some things on Wednesday. We'll see you then.